Welcome back, Portal Masters. SEO Matt here with another live SCL unboxing. Today, we actually have a little bit bigger box than we've had in recent weeks. A little bit more to go through and a little something for myself. Let's say that. So it's actually two boxes. One box only contains one piece, but it's fun to show off, right? Treeson, Ardioka, Addiction, Kobe, welcome. Glad to see y'all here. It is going to be a fun day, I think. Should be a decent box. I mean, just the size of it alone is going to be something to talk about, I suppose. Not necessarily, I guess, but we'll see. We'll see what you think. Earth Avenger. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. All right. So, like I said, a little bit bigger than in past weeks, so we're going to dive right into it. And let's get started. Within the box, I have a number of different bags, so we'll pull them out as we go along here. First one out of the bag is Bouncer. And we'll jump over to my screen here. Matt getting a chase variant for himself. Very possibly. Very possibly. That would seem to make the most sense. You know me well. Airship, welcome. Yeah. You're here right at the beginning. Pumpkin Eyebrow. Glad to see you. All right. We also have a light core Prison Break. A few more giants in here, it looks like. Got ourselves Ninjini. And a Swarm here. Just checking for damage along the way. Moving right along, we got Light Core Drobot.
Impressive powers.
And a Series 2 Sonic Boom. So it's starting to feel like this bag may be separated a little bit into a certain game. Oh, well, no, there's some other stuff in there too. All right, we got Hothead.
Looking strong.
And a Series 2 Drill Sergeant. Series 2 Lightning Rod. Got a little ghost swords in there. It's definitely possible we'll keep all the giants or get all the giants. With a lot this size and starting off strong with the giants, it's very possible. Hoping for S2 camo. I feel like we just had S2 camo. Maybe I did an unboxing live, but we had one in the shop recently. I want to say just last week. We got a damaged flash wing there. Very common damage. Set that one aside. Series 1 Shroom Boom. Who's my favorite Magic Skylander? Magic. Which Magic characters do I like? Cobra Kadabra, Kobe. He's a very good Magic Skylander. There we go. Series 2 Chop chop.
Looking good.
You can get some variants in here. There's your Scarlet Ninjini. Yeah, even more likely now, I think, that we get all the giants. Oh, there's your not pumpkin, standard eyebrow.
Impressive powers.
Any last wishes?
Addiction. Are there more wheels or doors? I don't know if there are more wheels or doors. I don't know. That's a weird question, man. My opinion of the Oscars. I'm not going to talk about the Oscars here today. There's enough going on about that. There's other places you can talk about that if you want, but Kobe, you like Spyro? Is your favorite Magic Skylander? I mean, I get it. The original. Nothing wrong with him. Spyro's kind of middle ground for me. Who's my favorite? Are we going to go through all the elements? I don't have my favorites for every element picked out right now. You know, I have a hard enough time with just regular standard just getting you one favorite, much less one for every element. My opinion on Whamshell. Whamshell is one I didn't get to later in my collection and haven't gotten to play with him very much. So I don't have a strong opinion on Whamshell. I think people tend to like him, but yeah.
Slice and dice.
Biggie John, a few minutes later, update on the new private group. So the group's coming along. I'm building it right now. I'm having some problems with the payment processor. They're kind of being a butt about things, which is strange because it's the same process. I mean, it's Stripe. Like I've used them multiple times before, but for this project, like I did things in a slightly different order, and that kind of triggered I mean, not a red flag, but it just kind of threw things out of whack temporarily, and now I'm having a hard time getting back on track with them. Like they just keep asking more and more questions. I'm like, dude, this is a common thing people use you for all the time. Like, settle down. Yeah. So once I get that settled, I should be able to actually start bringing the members into the group, and like it'll be a work in progress for a while. But once I get that piece of it together, should be able to get that going and get everybody in there. So far, if anybody's wondering, yeah, it's Skadooshed here. Yeah, how's the group doing? So far we have 4 members paid and ready to go. If you're interested in joining, send me a DM or email, and I'll get you hooked up with the information that we have for now. If you want to wait a couple days or weeks or whatever, I understand, and I'll have the standard process all set up and ready to go, and we'll be able to get you in the group right away. But yeah, it's coming along.
Light core.
The group is $15 per month. 15 per month. And once I get this set up, there'll actually be a yearly option too. It'll be 15 per month or 150 per year. So you get like 2 months for free if you pay by the year. But yeah, that's what it's at.
Full screen ahead.
All right. What do I think about Scorp? Scorp is... I think Scorp's a little bit underrated. I think his character design is maybe a little bit bland. I think a lot of the ones that are like darker brown and green, kind of dull tones, don't get as much love as they should. Because I think they're actually decent characters. Yeah, Scorp's up there. Like Scorp and Slobbertooth and stuff like that. Like, I think they're better than people think they are, but their designs are a little off, so people don't give them a chance. All right, we need more figures here. We got a Series 2 Slam Bam. There's your original Series 1 Trigger Happy. Ooh, there we go. How about an Eon's Elite Spyro? These are so shiny. Like, I would never take them out of the box, but I love looking at them when people do. So there is your Eon's Elite Spyro. Got a Hidden Treasure.
I don't like them. Armed and dangerous.
Umbreon, welcome. Glad to see you here. Yeah, there you go, Poke and Eyebrow. I think that's exactly the problem with Scorp. Scorp is kind of ugly, but you enjoy playing with him. There you go. Favorite water Skylander? Without seeing an entire list in front of me right now, I can't confirm this 100%, but I know off the bat I can think of, like, I really like Punk Shock. I like her design. I like her gameplay. So that would definitely be a nice one. Chatterbug, yeah, that Ian's Elite Spyro is probably the biggest thing we've gotten so far. Ouch. That's one I haven't seen yet. Got a damaged Stump Smash, Series 2 Stump Smash. No, I mean, his arm was thinner than I thought. Now I'm actually kind of surprised we don't see this more often. How does that reattach? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. You can figure it out if you want to. But, yeah, damaged Stump Smash. All right, we got another Series 2 Drill Sergeant.
All fired
up. Blastermine and Enigma. Blastermine is not my favorite. I do not care for Blastermine so much. Enigma, on the other hand, is great. Enigma's fantastic.
All fired up.
There's a Dragonfire Cannon. Got a Series 1 Gil Grunt. Tree Sun, you want that Stump Smash? Could probably work something out. There's a Series 1 Stealth Out.
Numbers are fun.
Thought Thumpback would be my favorite. He's not bad, but yeah, I think there's definitely others I like more. There's a Series 1 Igniter. Lynn, did I like Skylanders Academy? Yeah, I mean, it was fine. I still have only watched the first 2 seasons. I didn't finish it out. That's just because I got distracted by other things, not because I don't want to. I should go back and watch it sometime. To make a reaction series or something. There's my boy Series 1 Camo. I know we're looking for Series 2, but Series 1. Start, right? Oh, so close. Got a damaged Series 2 Hex here. Like, oh, all the skulls are still there. Everything's attached, but oh, her head's her neck might be cracked there. So not quite gonna make it into the shop that way. That head's about to fall off. Heads will roll.
Catch a glimpse. Silent but deadly.
All right, we got a big bubble pop fizz.
Root punch.
Got Series 2 Bash. Always looking good there.
Activating talent.
That hex looks really cool. Yeah. Kobe, the hex doesn't look bad, but unfortunately, like that head is just about to fall off. Like it, if I were to try to ship it like that, I'm pretty sure it would fall off during shipment. It would be hard to keep in that condition. It's hanging on by a thread. There's Series 2 Flame Slinger. And then we have a High Volt. End of this bag getting a little bit more random. Started off with a bunch of giants, but got a Series 2 Double Trouble. Very bent staff, but not broken, not cracked. There is an original Series 1 Warnado.
Full disclosure.
What else we got? Here's your Series 2 Cinder.
Detect and search.
Series 1 Wrecking Ball. Make that 2 of them. 2 Series 1 Wrecking Balls. Got Anvil Rain.
My power will haunt you.
Scooter, welcome. First time you caught a live unboxing. Well, welcome to the stream. Enjoy the unboxing.
Then lightning.
Got a Series 1 Sonic Boom. So we got here, there is a Light Core Jetvac. Oh, make that a damaged Light Core Jetvac. Hoses come detached back here.
Spreading my wings.
Once again, very common damage there for the Jetvac, unfortunately. Ooh, nice and pretty. I might get a couple of these then. Got a Eon's Elite Stealth Elf. And we got some Stealth Elf fans in the audience out there. That's our second Elite figure. We got Spyro and now Stealth Elf. Actually, make that 3. Got Eon's Elite Whirlwind as well. So 3 Elite figures in that bag. And there is Flashwing's Wing, which we found earlier. Well, we found the figure earlier. All right.
Impressive. Twists of fury.
Let's clear some of these out of the line here. Make room for some new figures. And we'll continue on. The first set, Eon's Elite Stealth Elf, if it's your favorite. Yeah, I mean, Stealth Elf looks good. I still stand by Eruptor. Something about Eruptor. He just shines a little bit different than the rest, I think. What's a Skylander I can relate to? I don't know if I know the Skylanders well enough to relate to them. Yeah, I really can't think of anything offhand.
For the win.
Like what Skylander do you relate to? Like I guess I'm just a little bit stumped as to how to answer that question.
Slash and burn.
Skadooshed, I probably saw your message about Whirlwind, but I don't recall what it was. Was it about Elite Whirlwind? Are you looking for one? What's going on? Martin, welcome.
No chinks in this armor.
Are you okay? You don't know either? Yeah. You see, it's a tough question. I don't know. I don't know which one I relate to.
Let the flames begin.
There's too many to pick from. Well, pick one and explain it for me. Like why do you relate to that Skylander?
Begin.
All right, we're almost caught up again. Martin relates to Glumshanks.
Catch a glimpse.
That's an interesting one. Maybe a little bit depressing.
Silent but deadly. Catch a glimpse.
All right, who else we got in here? We got ourselves Bushwhack.
Looking pretty good. Wreck and roll.
Skadoosh, what is this going on here? Lab testing Whirlwind in Trap Team. S3 Whirlwind was the S3 Wowpow along with the S2 Wowpow. Released in Trap Team on the Wii U. Is that not normal? I guess I'm not sure what you're getting at there. All right. Also have a Kaboom. And Deep Dive Gil Grunt. Here's a legendary Jawbreaker. Yeah, Barton, that's what I was worried about. You do all the work with no appreciation. That's a little bit depressing. Sorry about that. Do a live test on PS5, for example. S3 Stealth Elf only has her S3 Wowpow and not her S2. Whirlwind has both on Trap Team. Interesting. I mean, I don't have those figures readily available, leveled up, I don't think. But yeah, maybe that's something we can do at a later date. I don't think we can do that today easily. But yeah, that's something I want to get into eventually. Is getting all those stats and details and all that little like in-game information and stuff like that. I want to be able to add all that to the site as well. So you can go in, click on a figure, and you'll have more information than you ever wanted about it. But that's obviously, as you know, I'm sure, very time consuming. if you want to do it for every figure and make a record of it and stuff,
Boom time.
it takes a lot of time, which I don't necessarily have.
Aiming high.
So we'll look into that. We'll look into that.
Boom time.
Maybe I can do just like a testing stream because then I'll have it recorded. All right. We also have Wallop intact today. Got both hammers, both hands. Like to see it.
Looking good. Looking good.
Got ourselves a nightmare.
Fear
Good kind, of course. Ooh, Kobe, good question. Who is going to be the spotlight item of the week? Well, we have a few options. I know I didn't put a poll out today, and I need to get the auction preview video up today. So maybe I'll toss it out here to everybody hanging out in the live stream. What options do I have? I still have Wildstorm. I have a couple of Wildstorms actually. So Wildstorm, Robo, Halloween Fright Rider, and Golden Hot Streak. Looks like are my main options right now. Who should be the spotlight item of the week this week? You want Wildstorm, Robo, Halloween Fright Rider, or Golden Hot Streak? Meanwhile, out of the box, we have Lobstar.
Making an impact.
And some more Elite figures. A good lot for Elites. So, Eon's Elite Terrafin. As well as Eon's Elite Trigger Happy. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the original 8.
Nowhere to hide.
All right, we got a vote for Hot Streak, Wildstorm, Halloween Fright Rider. We're all over the place. A lot of people still don't have Wildstorm. Okay, that's 2 for Wildstorm. Umbreon, no, we didn't get a Robo today. I've just had it sitting on the shelf for weeks and weeks and weeks. So, yeah. I could make a poll. I mean, I could. Here. Yeah. Well, we'll just go back to my Twitter polls. We'll make this one short. It's only going to last like this afternoon because like I said, I still need to make the video today. So I need this poll to end. Who should be the spotlight item of the week? Who did I say? We have Wildstorm, Robo, not Tobo. If I can spell these correctly, that always helps. Although you figure out what I'm talking about. What did I say? Halloween Fright Rider and Golden Hot Streak. So if you follow me on Twitter, go check this out. Go get your vote in there. That's the easiest place for me to do polls. So I'll put that out there now. If you're not following me at SCLMatt, twitter.com/SCLMatt. You can find me over there. Get that vote in. You can see Kobe's all over that already. Almost always the first one to like those posts.
No equal.
But yeah, go. I set that timer wrong. I didn't adjust the timer,
High.
so that poll's gonna go for a full day. Shoot. I don't suppose I can adjust that after the fact. Yep, I messed that one up. Well, we'll see how it goes. Or do I just redo it? Man. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're missing Chop Chop, Gil Grunt, and Eruptor from the Elites. We'll see if we can pick them up. A lot more votes for Wildstorm. Like to see that. Interesting. I didn't think there was that much interest in Wildstorm, but maybe. Skadooshed, awesome. I still haven't played the new Ratchet and Clank, but I'm glad to hear everybody likes it. All right. Moving along.
Star bright, star fight.
So got another big bag in the box. See if we can take care of that one without making too much extraneous noise. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the poll skadooshed. Whenever I get around to making the video, yeah, I'll check the poll and see what's there. But it just may be confusing at the end of the day if it changes from the time I make the video to the time everything happens. All right. This bag appears to be mostly Swap Force. Not completely, but mostly Swap Force. So there's our Slobbertooth. And we got ourselves a Dark Spyro. So Dark Mega Ram Spyro. And they really did play with these elites. Usually people don't play with the elites. They're all like, there's no need to reset them, but they had these like maxed out. All right, there's a Dune Bug. And we're gonna have to find the swapper halves because they all fell apart. There's an Empire of Ice.
I need to crunch these numbers.
More swapper halves. Oh, there's a complete one. The best one, even. Got our quick draw rattle shake. Best in-game variant ever. Best swapper, period. So good. Just do me a favor and don't give him his soul gem. It's unnecessary. He doesn't need it. And it looks awful.
I always look.
Oh, they took his hat off too. I've done that a few times.
Go ahead. Snake my day.
All right. We also got a freeze blade there.
Keeping it cool.
How many hexes do I get with no broken arms? I don't have an exact number, but get them from time to time. I get more with broken arms, obviously. I think she's the most commonly broken figure between arms and her neck, too, as you just saw with the Series 2 X. There's a Hurricane Jetpack.
All fired up.
Actually, we've had a few duplicates in this one. That's interesting. There's another deep dive Gil Grunt.
Getting stronger.
Swapper have, swapper have, swapper have. Oh, damaged. So there's your damaged Hoot Loop. It's in the top of his staff there. Also have a Nitro Freeze Blade. So we had Freeze Blade and now the variant Nitro.
Oh, the sky's the limit.
Got a Dive Bomber.
And all.
Series 2 Blizzard Chill.
Keeping it cool.
Swapper halves. Oh, there's the top. Which gives us Trap Shadow.
A cut above the rest. Keeping it cool.
There's Series 3 Knockout Terrapin.
Hide and sleep.
All right, there's going to be a lot of swappers in here, it looks like. They have Rubble Rouser, the underrated Rubble Rouser.
The numbers don't tell the whole story. Hide and sleek.
There's a Series 1 Roller Brawl. Got your Light Core Smolder Dash. Feel like I missed something. Where did we get into a conversation about Shrek? Oof. No, we have not had Doomstone yet today. I don't even have a half of them yet, but possibly. There's your Series 1 Frino. And unfortunately, we may have a problem with Rubble Rouser here. Rubble Rouser doesn't want to work. I have a few bottom halves of Rubble Rouser on the half shelf. We'll see if it's bottom that's the problem. Looks like it. Bottom half of Rubble Rouser is broken. But we got to take a piece off the half shelf. Find a new home. So that's always exciting.
Brace for impact.
Artioka, yeah. So the Spyro's Adventure bundle, it actually changes from time to time. What's in that bundle, but the underlying commonality is going to be those are some of the figures I have the most of in the shop right now. And the bundle is theoretically a way for me to get rid of them faster. But that doesn't always work either. I've sold a few of those bundles. I sell a lot more of the Giants bundle. That one sells quite often. But yeah, the Spyro's Adventure bundle, like I said, I change it up from time to time just based on stock numbers and just to try to shake things up a little bit. But yeah, there's not really any rhyme or reason to it other than one of every element, so you can unlock everything. Like that was the point of those bundles, is you can 100% the game with that bundle. So in Spyro's Adventure, you just need one of every element. It's not a big deal. In Giants, you need one of every element and one giant. So I gave you all 8 giants. In Swap Force, you need one of every element and one of each battle class, or not battle class, movement type. And so there's only 2 combinations that work to get all 8 elements and all 8 movement types. And I, of course, used the one that doesn't include Doomstone because that would never be in stock if the bundle included Doomstone. But
Fear the fish.
yeah, that one's a little bit harder to keep in stock too. We work it. We work it. I thought about throwing some damaged figures and items into the bundle.
Looking good.
I mean, I have the damaged mystery boxes available. Like, I think it'd be weird to say, hey, buy these perfectly good figures and then these damaged figures as well. I mean, would that make you more likely to buy it? Personally, I don't think so. I could be wrong about that. I've been wrong before. People shop differently than I do sometimes, but I don't know. May have another defective one. Wow. Okay, this one's a little bit beat up, but at least it's a common one. Series 3 Terrafin doesn't want to give me a reading either. That's 2 today. Weird.
Stay cool.
Zentron only 2 orders away from 3,000. Nice. Wonder if we can get that today. Think we can get that today? 2 more orders. Probably can. If not today, then tomorrow. Or, well, maybe not tomorrow. Tomorrow is just our private auctions. We don't always necessarily get orders for those right away. People don't necessarily pay for them right away. They wait till the weekend and everything else comes in. Let's see. For giants, yeah, I know you only need 1 giant.
Check me out.
But one, like, I have plenty of the giants most of the time. They occasionally sell out. But to me, once again, like, if I were shopping, I'd love to grab all 8 giants in one fell swoop. Like, that makes most sense to me. Like, that's how I would want to shop. Because what if I offer Tree Rex and then 7 core figures? Like, that doesn't seem as exciting. And like I said, the Giants bundle is actually the one that sells the best. Like, I've sold way more Giants bundles than any of the other 2. So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe make it another option or something. We got a kickoff countdown. And a Series 3 Lava Bar for Ruptor. There's a Stealth Stinger.
Ooh, nice. I'm the bomb.
All right, we got a Magna Charge. Do the bundles offer a discount over buying all separately? Yes, absolutely they do. Yeah. If you look, I have the prices listed there. Like, the prices listed are actual, like, I think the Giants bundle, if you buy them all individually, it's like $29.92 or something like that. And if you buy the bundle, it's like 21? I have it at now. $21.99 or something like that. So you save like $7 almost. Somewhere in that realm. Almost save like $1 a figure. Hey, we got a platinum sheep. But yeah, I do that for all the bundles. There is a discount. Man. What is with these common... Lava Bar for Ruptor doesn't want to work either. Like I said, at least these are common figures I'm not too worried about, but interesting. That's the 3rd one that didn't work today. We got a Light Core Grim Creeper.
I am superior in all areas.
Got a Series 3 Mega Ram Spyro.
Your time is up.
There is your groove machine.
Freedom and creed.
Ooh, got a sealed Flare Wolf and Chaos at CEX. For 36.77. Yeah, that's a fantastic deal. I mean, would be a decent deal just for Chaos. So the fact they got Chaos and Flare Wolf, that's great. Congratulations, Midge. I did say I would be the first one to know if Skylanders figures stop working, but no, it's not that time. These figures do look fairly beat up. It's possible that, you know, someone tried to clean them at some time. Maybe they got wet. And the weird part is that they're, you know, Swap Force figures, right? Like you would think if figures are going to be dying of old age, we start seeing it with the Spyro's Adventure figures first. But yeah, no. I don't think this is the beginning of the end or anything like that. I think it's just a bad batch today. We'll see if it keeps up, but no. I'm not calling it after 3 figures. All right, we got a Dark Slobbertooth.
Clobber and slobber.
Martin, am I
These numbers.
going to be raising the shipping prices? I don't plan on it anytime soon. I mean, if my shipping costs go up, sure.
Clobber and slobber.
But my shipping costs haven't gone up too significantly. They've gone up a little bit, but not as much as I thought they might at the beginning of the year. So we'll keep them where they are for now. I don't want to be charging you guys too much for shipping. Like I said, I already lose money on shipping. I know that, but I feel bad charging more too. There is a Boom Jet.
Bombs away.
And Wind Up. There's a nice Light Core Bumble Blast. Been a little while since we've seen him.
Firing on all cylinders. Bombs away.
More Swapper halves. Oh, that goes together. Gives us Spy Rise. Wait, is international shipping going up? Skadoosh, yeah. I'm still making money overall from the shop. Yes. Like, I'm losing money on shipping on every order I put out. But, yeah, overall, I'm still making money. If I wasn't, then, yeah, you'd see, like, prices go up or something happen. But, yeah, don't worry. I'm running a legitimate business, and part of running a business is you need to make money. I get it. So I am making money overall, but yeah, if you break down the numbers, I'm losing money on shipping. Earthen Avenger. You finally made the Skylander prank phone calls video. I will have to check that out. I will definitely check that out. Everybody else should go check it out too, I'm assuming. But yeah, I'll check that out later today, hopefully. All right, who else we got here? We got ourselves 2 halves of a Stink Bomb.
Playing by the numbers.
Yeah, CEX seems like the place to go for
Wanda.
Skylanders. I would love to I would love to have them in the US, but oh yeah, Ardioka, I totally know. Like international shipping from the US is ridiculous. But yeah, it's like a minimum $25 anywhere. Yeah, it can easily be more than that though. So it depends how big your package is, but yeah, I totally understand what you're getting at there. I was just talking with someone in Europe and they were looking at sending a package to me and they said they could do it for like $15. I'm like, how I don't get how that works. Why does it cost me 25 to send it to Europe, but only 15 to send it from Europe to the US? I think that tells you something about the system too. Might be a little bit broken, but
The perfect swarm.
Martin there, my ambassador for merchandise. That's right. I do have merchandise available. If you go to sclmerch.com, you can find it there. It's through a print-on-demand third party who's actually having a sale right now. I posted about this on Twitter. You can get 20% off all the merchandise right now. I think you need coupon code it's like A with 5 H's, I think. That's an awful coupon code if you ask me. People are going to misspell that so many times. Maybe they accept anything. But yeah. One is Flynn, Pepperjack. Another one is Arbo. I heard your Arbo voice in your live stream the other day. That it's fantastic. I can't wait to see what you did with that.
It's classified.
Yeah, Ardioka, I agree.
This
Those
is
prices just don't make
classified
sense at all.
information.
Kobe, you think Pumpkin Fright Rider is going to win right now? That's interesting. And that's the thing. That's part of the reason I didn't want to make it a full 24 hours is because I've seen those votes shift drastically throughout the day. Like it can look like someone is well in the lead early on, and then it just flips completely halfway through the day.
I wonder how I
So
elect.
we'll see how it goes. We got ourselves a dark blast zone. And actually, here's a secondary rubble rouser. Unfortunately, this one is broken, damaged. Bottom half of his, the handle of his hammer broke off. So we'll set that one aside. Obviously, I don't have a top half. I have a bunch of bottom halves for him. But it's almost always the top half that gets damaged.
Blast and furious.
All right. Cody, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the site. Yeah, that seems to be a common occurrence. You find the site and then you get hooked real fast. Put in those orders. Keep them coming. We'd like to see you. If you have any questions, let me know. There is a C trophy.
I am.
All right. Looks like we're getting down to these swappers. See if we can find pairs for them all. There's your standard blast zone.
Blast and furious.
Oh, there's an enchanted light core, or not enchanted. Light core Star Strike. Light core Star Strike. I know my Skylanders, right? Got ourselves Pirate Seas. There's Shipwreck Island.
Shoot for the stars.
It's going to be popular, I'm sure. There's our Jade Fire Kraken.
A rising star.
I think we almost have the full set now. There's Dark Washbuckler. Completed Night Shift.
Burning the candle at both ends.
Interesting. That's just a standard Series 3 Stealth Elf. I was expecting that one to be dark because we had the rest of the set. Oh, there she is. There's the Dark Stealth Elf. All 5 of those. All right. These go together. So we got Gorilla Drilla and standard Washbuckler and a Free Ranger.
Making my mark.
Yeah, there you go, Pumpkin Eyebrow. Yes, we've got all the Swap Force Starks, all 5 of them. Yeah, Ardioka, I understand. I understand. But that's why I don't have international shipping as a standard option, because like I said, it just doesn't make sense a lot of times when you add in that shipping cost, and then if you have to pay like import taxes or whatever else you have in your country, that usually gets added on top of the actual shipping cost. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
The drill with skill.
Like, it may be harder to find the figures in your country, or it may be a little bit more expensive for the figures themselves. But like I said, if you factor in that you don't have to pay stupid shipping costs, then it might be cheaper. All right, we're not quite done yet. That's, I don't know, maybe halfway or 2/3 of the way through the box. Maybe clear some space on my table quickly, and then we'll get into the rest of it here.
Whip up a storm.
Next up, we have 2 of these. Let's go big screen here so I can show these off again. So usually we get the green ones from Swap Force. Actually, this might be Swap Force era as well. Yeah, a lot of Swap Force characters on there. It just doesn't say Swap Force, it just says Skylanders, and they're blue ones. So we got 2 of these containers that we will, I think, yeah, we'll go up in the shop or whatever. But we'll see what figures we find in there in just a moment.
Like chicken scratch to me.
Big box must have big surprises. Oh, man. Maybe. We'll see. Like I said, I don't remember what's in these boxes anymore. Like, if the lot was just what we've pulled so far, I'd be happy with it. A bunch of swappers, a few variants, Giants, Eon's Elite stuff.
I could be a contender.
Have a blast. Welcome.
Roll with it once.
Yeah. The Eon's Elite stuff was probably the best stuff we found today. Other than that, just stuff from the first 3 games.
Silent but deadly.
Take that back. There were a few Trap Masters in there too.
Catch a glimpse.
Umbreon, yes. Well, one, I am growing old. yes, but it's more so I order 10, 15, 20 lots in a week, and by the time they get here, I don't remember which one is which and what's available or what is supposed to be in this lot that has 100 pieces in it.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Catch a glimpse.
I mean, 20 might be might be a bit of an exaggeration for a week.
Deadly.
I was just looking at it in March, though. I have purchased like 55 lots, I think. So not quite 2 a day, but like 1 to 2 lots a day, basically, I'm buying. So yeah, 20 is probably a little bit high there. Maybe 10 to 15 a week.
Catch a glimpse.
All right. Let us see what we have here. Got ourselves Blaster Mine.
Mind over matter.
Got a legendary Hand of Fate. It is a lot of Skylanders, yeah, but if you guys keep buying them, I need to keep the store stocked. And I mean, there's a lot of figures in the store right now, don't get me wrong. But there's plenty that are out of stock too. So I gotta kind of toe that line. And, like, eventually I'm gonna have to slow down and just wait for some of the stuff that's in the store to sell out. There is Torch. How many lots is too many lots? Too many is when the business is no longer making money. Oh no. Wow. That's an injury I don't see often either. Fist bump. Arm broke off. Snapped off. That one's a little bit thicker too. I'm surprised. Ouch.
Burning up the charts.
But we have one of my favorites here. Cobra Cadabra. Along with a little hijinks.
Chopped and ready.
Got another food fight for Myconoid. Ali, the business no longer running. They were asking how many lots is too many Skylanders lots. And I'm just saying if I'm buying so many that yeah, the business is no longer making money, then that's probably too many lots. All right, so we got ourselves Wildfire.
Enchanting, are they?
And a Love Potion Pop Fizz. There's High Five. Intact, all 4 wings.
Bringing the heat.
There's a Sunscraper Spire. And S4, Series 4, Tidal Wave Gill Grunt.
Let's face the truth. I'm awesome. Bringing the heat.
And there's SCL Jillian's favorite, Nightmare Express. Actually, no, she just wants to get rid of these things. We have way too many of these. I had to explain to her why we have so many of them. And in case you don't know, it's because, man, this does not bode well for my. No, chips aren't dying. Tidal Wave Gill Grunt does not seem to be working today either. Yikes. Okay, now I'm starting to worry about my portal. Food fight doesn't want to work.
The motion of the potion.
SCL Jillian's here. Look at that. Welcome, Jillian. Glad to have you with us.
Now that's strong.
But yeah, the Nightmare Express.
The motion
Just
of the
so many. Because they made the regular pack and then they made the legendary Nightmare Express pack, but they only made the Hand of Fate, which we just had, the legendary Hand of Fate, and Blades, actually legendary. And so the level piece and the piggy bank that are also included in that pack just got doubled up, and like nobody needed them. Especially if you bought both packs. Like you don't need the second Nightmare Express for anything. Yeah, still lots of portals for my store. I have plenty of portals here at home too. Yeah, just unnaturally high level of duds today. All right, there is Head Rush.
Taking charge.
But keep in mind too, we've tested. I haven't been counting. I'd say it's got to be close to 100 figures today. And still, yeah, it sucks to have like 3 that don't work, but
Even stronger than I am.
I've also gone through hundreds of figures earlier this week off camera, and none of them were duds. So when you average all that out, like, yeah, we're still not in a place where I'm worried about it. So there is mini eyebrow, red base, mini eye small. Sorry, eye small. There's your piggy bank that we were talking about. And I'll take this, a secondary Cobra Cadabra.
Got an eye for talent.
I really like the variant, but we'll take that one too.
I've got my eye on you.
When will I sell red camo? I mean, I'm not selling mine from my personal collection. That's not going to happen. I mean, if I get another one, I'll sell it, but I don't have one to sell right now.
Charmed and ready.
Kobe, welcome back. I think the biggest thing you missed is that STL Jillian joined the chat.
My stats are creeping.
That's
up.
exciting. Yeah, have a blast. Exactly. Like this could easily be these got wet, and that's going to kill off figures faster than anything else. So I'm not worried about things yet. I'm seriously not worried about things yet. We have plenty of figures that are working just fine. Back when I did the figure focus, I probably didn't have it yet, but he's sitting right up here. You can kind of see him just behind my head there. I put him in a case to keep him safe because he was out of box. But water ruins NFCs. Yeah, you don't want to get these things wet. Do not put your Skylanders in water. All right, and then the last one in this case, we have Trailblazer. It's only our second Cobra Cadabra today. But yeah, unusual for sure. But I'm not complaining.
The main event.
Ali, you can clean them. I've done it. You just have to be very, very careful. Just keep any liquid away from the base. Like if you hold them upside down and you clean them with a damp, I mean, just slightly wet cloth, like you can get a lot of cleaning done and stuff like that. Like, or even like a wet wipe or something like that, right? Like you can clean them. Just don't let the water near like this crack down here, between the base and the elemental portion, because if water gets near here, it's gonna go straight into that crack, and then that's where the chip is, and bad things will happen. So just be careful with it. Just be very, very careful with it. All right.
I'm on a real hot streak. The main event.
And then we actually have a second blue case here. So we're going to go through this one now, and that's going to be the end of the lot. Hi, Magna. Welcome. Courtney, welcome. Glad to see you here. All right. So it looks like this case was for their Imaginators. I'm actually surprised they could fit Imaginators in here, but there aren't that many, so we'll see. All right. So we got a couple of figures. Got ourselves one variant Solar Flare Aurora. Droopy swords, but everything's still intact. She's got her head. We've had a few headless Auroras recently. That's always sad to see, but there's your Solar Flare, the Target exclusive.
The speed of light.
Got ourselves a Boom Bloom. Oh, Pi Magna. Yeah, don't let me forget that. I'll get to that. I haven't shown that off yet. I'll get to that right after this box here.
Master
All right.
Eon,
Solar Flare. We got Tri-Tip.
Rooting out evil.
Got a couple of level pieces here. So there's your Griffin Park Observatory. And the Enchanted Elven Forest. There you go. I like that one. Solar Flare Aurora, so close to the sun. Blades melted. Yep. There you go.
Rooting out evil.
Eon Elite Slam Bam sold. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. The one from the private auction last week? Yeah, that one sold. That's what you're talking about.
My staff.
Face the mace.
Got a few chests in here. We got 2 bronze, 1 silver, and 1 gold. Put those on the portal briefly here. Heading up to Boston to look for Legos. I like that. Coda, welcome. I meant to keep you on there so I can trust these chests. Dutch Skylanders Hunter, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I will definitely keep it up. As long as I can. As long as I have an audience, we'll keep this going. Bronze chest number 1, bronze chest number 2. Got to collect all my free parts, right? Courtney, did I finalize the name for my group yet? Yeah, so I think I decided I'm going a little bit more generic, but sticking with the SCL branding that I have going on. And I mean, we could always change this over time if need be, but I think for now, I'm going to call it SCL Platinum. Just kind of give it that top-notch feel. But keep the SCL branding on there. Like that. That's what I want to do. So I think that makes the most sense for me and what I've done with everything else so far. because then I don't have to worry about like copyrights and stuff like that using the Skylanders name and that type of thing. SCL VIP is something different, and I know that I know it's going to get a little bit confusing. I'll have to put out some material about that. Yeah, SCL Elite. Like my wife was talking about that. Like she wanted me to call it like SC Elite, SC Elite, and so like it sounds really good when you say it. But we wanted to spell it like SCLITE, and then it looks like SC Light. I'm like, no, that's not going to work out so well. SCL Elite could have gone that direction. It sounded a bit elitist, if you will. So I don't know. SCL Platinum, I feel, gives the same feeling, but I like the name better. There's more I can do with it, I think. So we'll think about it. Earth and Avenger, what is this VIP group? I've posted about it on Twitter a few times. I'll have more, like I'll post a video and probably send an email out about it and stuff. But this is my high-end paid group for people who really want to dive into the collecting and just have a safe space to talk Skylanders that's not going to be flooded with other crap. So yeah, if you want more information about it, for now, like I'm still working on getting it set up, but if you want more information, I can just send me a DM. You know how to get a hold of me. And we can answer any questions you have. But yeah, that's the plan. And that's something that's kind of my next big project in the works for the time being. SCL Pro Max Deluxe. Yes. I'm going for something a little simpler than that, but yeah, you got the general idea. All right. Oh, okay. So all I have left in the box right now is creation crystals. Pi Magna, if you're still here, hold on. We'll show it off. So this is one I bought personally. Got a good deal on it. In the picture, it looked like it was still brand new in box. I don't know if it might have just fallen apart in transit, unfortunately. That's what I hate about the glue of these things. But I am adding this bronze tomb buggy to my collection. So unfortunately, like I said, the backing came off. I'm guessing in shipment. Because it really did look like it was attached in the pictures, but there's nothing I can do about that really. I'll probably reattach this one, honestly. Just because I'm keeping it. But this is one I was hunting for so hard during Superchargers. I wanted this one real bad. I could never get my hands on it. And I just won it off eBay for like $44 or something like that. I think with shipping, it was only like $50. And that's always kind of been my thing. Like if I can get a decent chase variant for less than $100, like I'm going to take it. So I know the bronze ones aren't a lot of people's favorites, but yeah, I like it. The Tomb Buggy is one of my favorite vehicles too. So is it actually made of bronze? No. It's just the bronze, like oil rub bronze paint. Just like any other chase variant. They don't actually change the material. It's just the paint. And yes, okay, you're right. It is a chase variant. So I'll have to find a better place for it on my shelf back there. But yeah, good stuff though. All right. So like I said, we have some creation crystals left here. We'll go through. So we got our Fire Reactor, Air Angel. We got a Light Fanged, Life Claw, Water Armor, Air Lantern, Earth Armor, and Tech Reactor. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8 creation crystals today. We'll be going through those. Yeah, the Skylander dude, unfortunately, no, I actually just sold the Bronze Roller Brawl to the VIPs. Actually, no. That one didn't sell in the VIP. That came down to the regular auction. I just sold that a few weeks ago before I saw this thing in auction. So the box was, it was in box. The box was a little beat up, but it was still sealed at least. Now I kind of wish I would have kept it. Because, yeah, putting those together would have been really nice. So, unfortunately, yeah, nope. Skystream, Freeze Blades. I just unboxed Freeze Blade and Nitro Freeze Blade. So, that'll be coming to the store on Saturday. Do I have any high fives? Also, just unboxed high five today. So, not in the shop right now, but will be in stock on Saturday, ever so briefly before someone buys it, I'm sure. But that could be you. So, go for it. Pay attention on Saturday. Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. The update will be. I know last week was a little bit late because we were doing inventory. Thank you, SCL Jillian, for working through that with me. But today should be back to the normal. Or this Saturday should be back to normal time at 1 p.m. Kobe, have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. All right, we'll just go through the creation crystals briefly. If you want to take a look at, well, I'm assuming they have characters on these. These are pretty well played. Any camo? We got Series 1 camo today, not Series 2. Do I own Pinata? Yeah, I own regular Pinata, and if you can kind of, you can't see it in that picture. But if we go to the big picture here, you can kind of see right back here in the box, there's a little bit of glare, I know, but that's my Rock Candy Pinata. So yeah, I definitely own Pinata. All right, Tech Swashbuckler. And I'm thinking, if this is how all the figures look, we're not going to have a lot of luck today. It's kind of just a mishmash of parts. That's rough. All right. Tech. What we got for air?
Forecast calls for my throwing stars.
All right. This one looks a little more promising. Better color scheme, at least.
Better, stronger, faster.
The parts make it look more robotic. I don't like the tail, though. Don't like the tail at all. Especially on a ninja, when you're you don't have a torso. So the tail is almost coming out of the head. Like, that's... Come on, guys. Do better. That's just weird. Did I charge my 3DS? Actually, yes, it is charging, but I'm probably not going to reset them here on stream. I'll take care of that right after. Miles, any Pinata in the shop currently? I don't think so. Pinata sells pretty quickly. I get them in from time to time, but that's why you got to watch for the shop update videos and see when he comes in the shop there, so you can be ready for him. Shop updates every Saturday, sometimes on Wednesdays. It's probably going to be a fairly regular thing on Wednesday, but something like Pinata, I would expect more on the Saturday update. Water Knight. This one's looking really green. I mean, the arms are kind of aqua colored, maybe, and maybe the tail. It's kind of it's a really weird blue-green color. Like, the armor itself is definitely green. Thought this was a life character at first. They claim it's Water Knight. And that, like, I don't know. The exhaust pipes with the Golden Queen helmet, like, I can't go for that. Not a fan. Not a fan of these so far. How about an Earth figure? What do we got for Earth?
I dig my bow. Can I
Earth
really
bow
get
slinger.
any spookier? Guess we'll see.
Once again, the coloration at least is there. A little bit more acceptable for the element. But the figure itself, I don't know. Like, it kind of works, but I don't like it for some reason. I can't put my finger on it right now. Maybe it's the fact that there's a hood with a hat on it. That doesn't help for sure. I don't know. I'm not a master at these things, but
Don't mess with fire.
tell you what I like and don't like. Air Ninja and Air Bowslinger are very promising. Earth Bowslinger, there you go. Yeah, exactly. They're promising. Like, it's the beginning of something. Like, I want to make some adjustments, but Fire Smasher. How about this one? This one feels worse. That belt buckle looks like it wants to be a YouTube play button. I think it's because it's red and it has a triangle. Like, the triangle's not even pointed in the right direction, but that's all I see is the YouTube button. That's what people should start doing. Start putting social media icons on their clothes. Yeah, color scheme is right, but that's about it. I can agree with that assessment.
Check out my blasters.
Ali, have a good day. Good night. Guess it's night there.
You
Air
can
quick shot.
build me
Oof.
better,
Oof.
stronger,
What is
faster.
going on here? It's like if the elves made a leprechaun or something. I don't know. This is weird. And it's not air. Like, okay, you have the wings, but that's about it. Yeah, I just feel they put a bunch of parts together. Put a random color on it. Yikes. How about light? Got anything better than light?
I summon pizza.
Light bazooka?
Can I really get any?
Tiny little guy. A
Guess
few of these have
we'll
been quite
see.
small, actually. I would love to see this as a fire bazooka. That'd be interesting. Might have to change the head yet. Still don't know if that would work. But the body is interesting. I don't recall seeing that too often. Or maybe it's just because it like doesn't have armor. Maybe it's usually covered up. Because actually, yeah, one of the other characters might what was that? The water one might have had that torso actually. It was just much bigger and covered in armor. So we just saw the arms. But yeah, now I kind of want to make a fire character with that torso now. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Finally, last one, our life character here.
My staff.
Life Sentinel. Oof.
Think you can improve on this? Hey, be my guest.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that this has got to be the Christmas variant, right? We'll go for a Christmas variant. But even so, I'm not seeing life like that. I mean, with that head, I know it's an animal, but we all know that's like the air element. Man, struggling with this. I actually kind of like the red and green armor. I like that color scheme. I think I just need a better character. Should experiment with that sometime. It's better than the light bazooka. Yeah, I'll give you that. Better than the light bazooka. Dutch Skylanders, what do you have a question about? Have all the SSA in-game variants and would like to collect the whole series, but should I collect all the in-game variants first and only the chase variants? I mean, or should you collect the chase variants from SSA right now and move on to Giants? I would move on to Giants. The chase variants are going to take you a long time unless you're just loaded with cash. Like it's going to take you a long time to hunt down all of the chase variants for any game, much less SSA. So I would recommend if you got all the standard figures and in-game variants for SSA, move on to Giants. Keep looking for the chase variants for SSA, and you can buy them when they pop up at a reasonable price. But if you just pause and say, I'm not moving on until I get all the chase variants from SSA, you're going to be waiting a long time, I feel. So I would move on to the next game and just kind of pick them up as they come in. Like chase variants, they're supposed to be tough to find. It's a chase. You're going to be hunting them down for a long time. So yeah, I wouldn't wait on everything else to do that. I would keep moving, but keep your eye open for those chase variants as they come along. All right. That is all I have for today. Got some cleanup to do here. I got to test those damage figures, make sure they still work, put them in the damage bin. But yeah, that's all I have for the other figures today. So the rest of this week should be pretty normal, I think. We have the auction preview video coming up tonight. I have the private auctions on Thursday, public auctions on Friday, shop update on Saturday. Next week is going to be a little bit different, though. I'll start putting this out there. I'll mention it again on Friday if I remember. But next week, I'm kind of taking off, going on a little bit of vacation. So that you won't see as many videos and live streams and updates. We'll probably have a few, like multiple midweek updates, perhaps. Next week to keep things going in the shop. I have a few of those ready to go, I think. But next week will not be a normal week. This week should still be normal, but not next week. Miles, I think I already answered this for you, but no, I don't currently have a pinata in the shop. You can always go check yourself to make sure. SCLcollectibles.com. Just do a quick search for pinata, but I'm pretty sure anytime I put him in the shop, he sells up pretty quickly. So I don't think I have one in stock right now. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will be back on Friday for the auction stream. Have a good day, everybody.